Everybody should have one on the desk. We're gonna do a little self chat. Number one. How are you? You come to a sales meeting, if you know, you can write it. I don't even know how to answer that. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I love y'all. It can be one word, it can be 3 words. You can write a book if you want to. This is for you and for you to keep only. This is not for anybody else. How are you?
Right.
Anybody need a piece of paper? Be shy. We got plenty to go. Oh, one more. Once you write down how you are, what are you crushing right now in your personal life and in your business? That could be both. It could be one. It could be the other. And if you have nothing to write, then we will talk afterwards. Because everybody in this room is doing something great. I believe that. Like, are they taking a test? What are you crushing right now in your personal life and in your business? And then we'll get to number 3. What is the one thing you wish you were crushing right now in your personal life or business? So what are you crushing and what do you wish you were crushing?
Let me sign it. It's another piece.
These are for you to keep. You want to date it for yourself? Keep it handy so you can look at it. My last question that isn't on here. Now that you've thought about how you feel, what you're doing great, what you wish you're doing better. Are you facing the right direction? Do the things that you want to crush. That internal compass check. Close that circle. If you are in this room and you don't know what direction you should be facing, ask somebody. And I bring this up, this is on a leadership calls on Monday. And there were a lot of blank stares in the room because as in your roles as agents, in our role in leadership, what feels heavy to y'all also feels heavy for us. So all I want and all the leadership wants, Kim, right here, is for you all to find success. Whatever that looks like for you, whether it's 1 deal, whether it's 50 deals. I want you to know that you all in this room are not the only ones that feel the heaviness of the market that we're in. Is it going to pass? Absolutely. Is it amazing? Absolutely. Are people selling and buying all the time? Absolutely. Are you buying and selling with those clients all the time? And if not, why not? because other people are finding them. Why are we not finding them? So what can we do differently? What can we do better? What do we need to look and focus on crushing? And again, if you don't know which direction you should be facing, ask someone. And if that someone doesn't know how to answer that, find another someone. There's a lot of someones that have high success in this office. Reach out. Phone a friend. That's for y'all to keep. I think just revisit it and think about where you are today in this moment. Where are you going and how are you going to get there? And do you have a path? If not, let us help you. Let somebody help you. It doesn't have to be me, it doesn't have to be Kim. It could be another agent in this office. Just know that you guys are not alone. I know this can feel like a very lonely career when you're out there as a solo agent. Look around the room. We're all in this together. So you got people. You got a village. Thoughts? Okay. Because it matters to me and it matters to the team.
It's good because self-check is very important.
Because summertime, we're all like, we're not talking about summer, you know, all the summer playbook stuff, all the fun things you get to do. Well, it's all fun and great until you're broke, until you can't pay your bills or pay your mortgage, or feed your family, or pay for your kids to go to camp, or think about, you know, registering school for the fall and gotta buy school supplies. It's June. Okay, what you do today, when does it matter? You know, as an agent, what you do today matters when.
90 days.
That's right. That's right. So what you do today matters. It matters how you're gonna take care of yourself and your family, whatever that looks like in 90 days. What's in 90 days? The fall. Going into another probably change in, you know, a shift in the market a little bit, because summertime there's always another little pivot that happens. So prepare today to have a plan to take care of yourself tomorrow. All right. Real good at summer.
Yeah.
Wow. It's summer.
Yeah.
You can tell them to come back from vacation. I already prepared someone to talk about, prospecting. Who wants to share what they do for summer prospecting? That's summer specific. Julie.
Pop buys. I love pop buys. That means you pop by and you visit people. So I went to the dollar store and I got buckets and I found lots of cool dollar store stuff. So I visited probably 15 people and just stopped by, especially like my people that closed this year recently, and just talk about summer and visit with them.
Yeah. Yeah. So as an example, for anybody that does lake property or people that, you know, live on the lake, go to the lake, have a boat, have a pool, go to the pool. Y'all, the dollar store has noodles for 50 cents. They're on clearance at the front door. Pick your top 10 VIP people in your database, whether they've ever done a transaction with you or not. Go spend a few dollars and go take them a noodle. Because it's multi-purpose. It's good for bumpers, around coffee tables. I'm learning all this stuff on YouTube. And I'm excited. Yeah, all the things. There's multiple purposes you can do with noodles. All right, prospecting. What does it mean? In real estate, prospecting refers to the proactive process of identifying and engaging potential clients who are interested in buying or selling. It's about actively seeking out new leads rather than waiting for them to come to you. Essentially, it's the first step in the sales process for a realtor where they build their client base and generate new business. Can we just talk about this word right here? And that this will keep you broke. I'm just keeping it real today. Guys, you have got to go out and talk to people. Talk to people in your database. It's not about selling something. It's about saying hello. It is, the first part is just saying hello. Just say hello. How are you? If you have an organic conversation, they will ask you, how are you? And if they don't, well, I'm not kind of rude, but I'm just saying, they're going to ask. 99.9% of the time, they're going to ask, well, how are you? What's our word? Active. What are we not doing? Waiting for them to come to you. Where's Taryn? We asked permission. Lexi's good.
Yes.
So to go into this was her little post that she had. Yeah. Number one, leverage local events and community engagement. A lot of this stuff is free or minimal charge. Be present, participate in local summer festivals. Who's gone to a festival this summer? Raise proud? Raise your hand. Did you talk to people?
Yes, and go to the farmer's market and talk.
Go to the farmer's market. I mean, we can all make friends over a basket of strawberries. I can.
Yeah.
No, that's not surprising.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a referral.
Like, go make friends. Go talk to people. Wear something logo. Wear a blow up suit. I don't care. Just go talk to people.
A cool shirt, like swag, that fun that gets people's attention.
100%. Yeah, so festivals, concerts, farmers markets, parades, outdoor sporting events. I know there's a lot of car shows going on. That's a great way to talk to people. And usually people have old cars that probably have some old money. Just saying, think about that. Be a resource. This is the resource. Tara did a great job. Memorial Day weekend. I guess we probably have one for 4th of July as well. Yep. All the places to go to see fireworks and celebrations. Karen, how'd you find that information?
Google.
Google. Oh my gosh, Google.
Celebration and fire. I also use ChatGPT.
Yeah.
You know, because they do all my research for me. I'm bored. I'm like lazy, so.
Do you think people in your database would find this helpful if they like fireworks and celebrating? Yeah. Why? Why are we not doing this? No judgment, just that probably took you how long?
Like 30 minutes.
Okay.
I just had a preset video that I took from last 4th of July and I put it on there.
You reuse the template?
Always.
That's awesome. Yeah. Exchange info casually. Consider a simple raffle. I know that for some places, when you can go like farmers markets where you can actually set up a tent and or just a chair if you volunteer somewhere. Little fishbowl. Put your name in there. Giving away, I don't know, 2 tickets to go see the fireworks or something. Just, it doesn't have to be expensive if not free. Open houses. Who in here does open houses? Yeah. Who in here doesn't like open houses? Everybody's like, You know why? Because that's not your lane. It's not that it's right or wrong. Everybody has their lane. If you're gonna do an open house, do an open house. Don't hold the house open. That's a waste of everybody's time. Hold an open house. Be present. Participate in local summer festivals, concerts, same thing. Guess what you can do when you're out here doing this? Guess what you can talk about? Come see me. Refreshments. Got a giveaway. Offer local insights. Increase visibility. Exchange info casually. Does anywhere on here talk about foreign sales? No, it's about relationships. It's all about relationships. And with Taryn, with this is just one example of a gazillion that you can look on probably the majority of the younger generation of their Instagram and all the other things you kids use. Easy. Hyperlocal digital marketing. Who in here shares summer themed content? Where do you share? Can I ask?
No.
Okay, what do you share?
I don't do all of that. Brittany does all of that, but she does it systematically. So I see it, but I have no
But she's
idea where it
probably
comes
sharing
from.
something like, make sure you get your HVAC unit, service before it's 115 degrees outside.
That's a
Because
leverage.
when's it gonna go out? What do you share?
And then just like little travel tips and stuff like that. So if you're going on vacation, like don't forget just little things, you know, just, I don't know.
Yeah,
like,
just-
stories.
Is that valuable to people?
Yeah. I mean, it also isn't about real estate. That's what I'm kind of gearing my stuff towards now. Isn't necessarily always going to be real estate. Like sometimes it'll be my coffee order or stuff. You know, it's going to be more personal now.
Yeah.
It's not real estate.
Some action items. Write about top neighborhoods with best summer amenities or prepping your home for a summer sale. We all have heard and seen people in this room in front of stand up here and teach and do multi-million dollars a year because they put on there where are the best places to go eat this week, who's having a special, what if we all have small kids, what restaurant have kids eat for free on Wednesday nights? If they just moved here, people want to know that. Be a resource. That is valuable information, especially when a burger is $15 for a 2-year-old. I'm just saying, be a resource. Highlight homes and pools, large yards and outdoor features. For those of you that do staging, if you start looking online for the agents that are paying attention, that have summer properties. Not all of the first picture is the front of the house. It's the pool, it's the view of the lake, might be a view with a boat. Might be something great, a great summer feature out back. I was on another call with some top agents last week, actually in the car driving to the beach. And talked about how they went through, and if their home had been sitting more than 14 days with no showings, they went and traded out the number one picture that comes up. Because sometimes the number one picture is the problem. Try it. What's the worst gonna happen? If you're getting nothing, can't get worse than that, right? Think about what people are looking at right now. Where are they coming from? What are they looking for? People that are looking anywhere close to the water want to see water. People that are looking for a community with a pool, they want to see the pool. Pay attention to what people are asking and what they're looking at. Summer real estate updates to your sphere. Who sends weekly updates? You have to raise your hand. If you're not, why? I want to know if there's a pool party going on, or if the local community has a pool event going on, or an outdoor event, outdoor concert that's free. I just saw yesterday that in my neck of the woods in Milton, there's this huge concert called All Nashville. Anybody heard of this? You have all these bands are coming and you can buy it. It's in August, and I'm like, and it's free. I'm like, who knew? That's amazing. Somebody's huge horse farm. I'll be there. And yeah, and so just searching around, find what you can find. Referral networks and past clients. It's not, hey, how are you? Oh my gosh, how's your summer going? Where'd you go on vacation? Where are you going on vacation? How are your kids? Are they in summer school? How's camp going? Oh my gosh, I have a friend that their kid went to camp there. How'd your kid like it? Do y'all do summertime intentional check-ins?
Yes.
Yes. If you don't, why? Why don't you? Easy conversations. How's your summer going? Client appreciation. David didn't have a client appreciation. He has had a client event. I'm gonna share a little story about Daniel. So Daniel came to one of our new agent masterminds, what, a month ago? Maybe? He said, okay, I'm trying to break in. I'm a new agent. He's lived in this other world for his career. Trying to get into how many homes are in your neighborhood?
137.
Okay, how can I meet 137 homeowners? I'm like, well, host a pool event. It's summer. Tell them what you did.
So, I got with Joy. Thank you, Joy. I don't know where she is. Shout out to Joy. I got with Joy, and so not only did she help me sponsor a Kona ice truck, but also she gave me these little pool fobs. And I was going to use Diane Endeavors and maybe 2 weeks out, hey, I'm going to get a flyer. And I want it to be in their house like a week before, maybe 3 days before, just like, let me get the mail. Oh yeah, that's this Saturday. Let's go to this. It's free. Da, da, da. So for my neighborhood, turns out Domino's happened, right? My other job happened and I just didn't get to it. So here me and my wife are Monday morning, last week, printing out double-sided, right? Very old-fashioned. I went to the post office with 137. And I said, I want to mail this. And she said, okay, here's 137 stamps.
Right.
And I sat in the Brazelton post office, stamped them all. But I made this nice little letter, had a shout out to Joy and my own little signature with scannable shit on it. And and it's like, hey, very low key. This is probably the only marketing I'm planning on doing. Right? Here it is right here. And I went on the Facebook page where they were promoting it, the woman in our neighborhood that runs a lot of these. And some of the people the day before were like, oh yeah, that is this Saturday. I just got the flyer in the mail yesterday. We're planning on going, blah, blah, blah. So anyways, the event happened. It's very low key for me. Dara asked me, she's like, who'd you get in your database? I was like, honestly, I wasn't even really thinking about database because it was more intentional than I don't know, for some reason, I'm like, hey, let me get your cell phone number. We just talked for 10 minutes about, our kids at school together and how summer's gonna be hot this year. Let me get your email and address. And, I didn't want to do that. So I just walked around and handed out the little fobs and said, hey, I use this on mine. You can use it on yours. Hey, how you doing? Oh, your kids go to school? And So all the conversations happened very organically, and I ended up sitting with the crew, it almost seems like the clique of my neighborhood.
Get in the circle.
There you go.
Every neighborhood has them. Everybody
It's a
knows
clique.
that. Every neighborhood has them.
And, that's the woman that I waved to this morning on the way
Oh,
out.
there you go.
So I got in with the neighborhood clique. And, but yeah, it was a good event. I think I fist bumped probably 40 kids as they were getting, they were like, they would walk up to me, thank you. I'm like, oh, no problem.
But now they know your face.
They know my face. They know that I sell real estate. I've got a flyer in their mailboxes.
Yeah. And now when you leave the neighborhood, like you did yesterday and saw the few ladies that were walking and you waved, it wasn't like, who's that weird guy waving at me? Oh, that's the guy that we talked about.
But we have other events planned.
Right.
We talked about stuff
Right.
that I can do over the, yeah.
Yeah, I know. Hey, Domino's and Kona Ice. I mean, you are a hero as far as any kids in the summer. But yeah, but my point with that is just that we had a conversation. He said, okay, this is what I'm gonna do. He contacted the person, he found a sponsor, communicated, partnered with somebody and made it happen. And really, you do have 137 people that you now can add to your database. You just didn't intentionally add them to your database. But now you have met them, they have seen your name, your flyer. Now it's a lot easier to have
There's a junk removal plan. There's plenty of other stuff planned.
Yep.
It'll happen.
Yep, yeah, congratulations. Good job. Good job. Give a round of applause. Leaning in and doing it. That's awesome. Proactive outreach. I know a lot of people here do farming. If you were out farming and it's 100-degree weather, please don't do it at 1 o'clock during the day. In all seriousness, we had somebody in our circle that had a heat stroke. So it was drinking water and thought they were fine, and all of a sudden basically fell over and could not breathe and had to call 911. So in all seriousness, yeah, that like if you're gonna do anything outdoors that's not water related during the summer, please be very careful with your health. Pop by gifts. Julie kind of touched on that. Bottled water, sunscreen, kids floats, noodles, goggles. It doesn't have to be everybody's database. Pick your top 10, your top 15. If you know that they would enjoy something from the dollar store, go spend a few minutes at the dollar store. Teresa Smith, for those that know her, they do a lot of stuff around Lake Lanier. They do shore cleanups where they wear all of their, living on Lake Lanier, all the stuff they do with their tents and stuff over at the lake as they promote their business and are part of the lake environment. Do you do that too? Because you're over, that's your world. The lake stuff,
No, I don't. I mean, I do some stuff on the lake, but not like they do.
not like they do.
I'm
Okay.
I'm not trying to step on her toes, that's for sure.
There's enough business for everybody.
I'll sell her a listing.
There you go, there you go. But he mentioned junk removal, think about junk removal. And so when the kids go back to school, I find that at least when my kids were young, it's like the second week they were back in school, I was cleaning out bedrooms, getting all their drawers organized, all that kind of stuff. And so something I think going into the fall, we call it spring cleaning. But I call it fall feel good. So I like to get organized. Time blocking. Here goes time blocking on the calendar. Everybody raise their hand, time blocking. Yes, we talk about it all the time. Do you have space on your calendar to prospect? Go talk to people. And if it just says lead gen, what does that mean? Are you calling people? Are you going to events? Everybody can put lead gen on their calendar. But if you don't know who you're lead genning with, what is the likelihood that you're gonna do it? Wah, wah, wah. CRM, track interactions and leads. This goes back to, I personally don't care what CRM you use, just use something. Something that you can track and know your conversion rates. If you are not tracking, you don't know your conversion rates. Period. You might think you know. I would challenge you, because that's how I would challenge you. If you don't know how many calls it takes to set an appointment, you are running to exhaustion, not to success. Follow-up is king. No matter what you are doing, it has to be systematized. If you don't know what system to use, ask. Don't flail around and wonder what you should be doing. I promise you, there is a system for everything. And if there isn't one, you know who can add, you know who can make one? Y'all. Who can make one? Chat GPT. It will make anything you ask it, literally. Now, don't copy and paste it, because you do have to like actually read it. But it will give you a platform, a starting zone, ask it questions to help you build something. You want to build a model around, hey, I want to door knock 30 houses between these hours and these hours. How many do I need to do in an hour? Where should I focus on? That kind of stuff. Just ask it. Just ask it. Local expertise. All the new neighborhoods, I know there's like 4 or 5 that are within like a 2-minute drive here. Have you walked them? Do you know all the floor plans? Do you know what their incentives are? Do you know the agent in the office? Do you know their name? So if you got a call today with a buyer and they say, hey, I want you to go meet me over at this neighborhood, go, oh my God, that's Amy Smith's neighborhood. I'll call and give her a heads up, they're on our way. Tell what you're looking for. We can focus on looking at the, the Baldwin plan versus the Clemson plan, whatever that looks like. Know your market. Know what you are talking about when people call you to be the expert. If you don't know, and you are not dual career, I just had a conversation this morning. If you are in this room and you are not dual career, you should be doing something like that every single day, if not 3 days a week. Know where you're selling. Know who you're selling with, because they are your partners in this. Stay hydrated, dress appropriately. Essential for summer activities. Wear a KW logoed item, all of them. Wear a baseball cap. Does everybody know where to get KW products? Keller Inc., right? We have stuff here. What'd you say?
For the agent store.
At the agent store. There's a bazillion places to get stuff. Stop. What's one thing somebody in here is willing to do, and you don't get to speak because you did yours. Anybody? It's summer.
Oh, I was gonna host a pool party, so now I'm gonna talk to him about it.
There you go. Because it doesn't have to be your pool. It'd be a community pool.
Community pool.
Right. And you don't have to clean it. You don't have to treat it. You don't have to.
Right, I just wanna show up.
That's right. We like free 99. Who else? Who else is gonna do something?
Well, I'm planning 2 things.
Which,
So planning a first time home buyer seminar.
okay,
I live downtown Sugar Hill and it just kind of makes sense. And then my wife and I run a mobile cinema company. So it's exactly what it sounds like. So we're just going to host an event at our complex.
like a blow up TV.
Yeah, like a large projector screen and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, and so we're gonna do that just to get in front of people and with just stuff.
With just goodies. So other agents could partner with you to utilize your mobile cinema company if they want to host parties and have big screen TVs.
Yeah.
Okay. Or have a kids event. Yeah. Like how big is it?
It's 120 inches. 10 feet.
Is it like a blow up machine or is it like a? little
No,
TV?
so I don't like blow up screens, just a fun fact.
Okay.
Um,
No, that's a fact.
it in and of itself, the screen is 10 feet. So the frame it's metal, so it's just as big as the screen is as big as it is. So
Okay.
it could fit here, right? A blow up screen couldn't fit in this room.
Okay.
But the screen size would be 8 feet, right? The screen size itself is actually 10 feet,
Okay.
but its frame is like tiny.
Got it.
So I could put it in front of that screen and we'd be able to do whatever we wanted.
So,
So it can fit in a living room. You know what I mean? As long as there's the proper throw distance between the screen and the projector.
Yeah.
Um,
do you guys bring like all the blankets and pillows and stuff too, or you just are you are the video guy?
we are the video guy. There's
Got
quite enough to do. So we have like the speakers, the screen, the vintage popcorn machine, all that jazz we have. And you can figure out how you'd like to be comfortable.
Got it. That's awesome. Okay, I need to add that to my list.
That's cool.
Yeah. Outdoor cinema. All right, what else? Who else is doing something? How are you getting business over the summer? How you meet people? Anybody going to the car wash? Nobody goes to the car wash here? Thank you, thank you. I like to clean car.
I know you said I couldn't talk.
Is I don't sit in my car and do it myself. I'm like, hey, you can get out and they will do it for you. So I go sit at little picnic tables to have conversations with people that also don't want to do it themselves.
I think I've gotten 3 people, now you show that from Carl.
From the car wash.
Everybody's talking.
Mhm.
Volunteering with my kids' marching band,
It's awesome.
Here you go.
serving them dinner at night, 2 nights a week.
Another great place to go right now is the Humane Societies to volunteer to go walk dogs in the mornings or in the evenings or bathe them because it's so hot. A lot of the kids are not going during the day because it's too hot for the kids. So it's a great way to go and hang out for a couple hours, love on the babies and talk to people.
And Swanee does food trucks every Friday.
Swanee does a food trucks every Friday.
Yeah.
So I was buying yourself a taco, go have conversations, just go hang out, meet people. What else? We're on a roll. Lois, what you got?
So I was, on my list to get done this week, by the end of next week, is I've reached out to several HOAs around my area where I live. And I am making, baskets, for the pool. And I'm gonna have I don't have to be there. I'm just gonna bring baskets and it'll have, my information attached. It's like free snacks, water, just little disposable.
You should do pool
Bucket.
noodles.
Pool
They
noodles.
went to the pool noodles for the kids.
Yeah.
Cheap at the dog.
Beach balls, all the things, and like putting them in the neighborhood pools around me.
Okay.
I've not done that before, so I can report back to you and see how it goes. But
Okay.
it's pretty cheap. You can go to the dollar store and they have those, they're like these blue plastic
Plastic,
bins.
yeah, yep.
And most HOAs are like, yeah, that's great. You can leave whatever you need to leave. So
That's awesome.
stuff for the kids to do, little like water toys. They're like $1.50 for
Yeah.
some of these things.
Yeah.
They're super cheap. I think each basket runs me about $25 to $30.
Something that came up, my daughter-in-law is a teacher at a Title I school. And so we were talking because we have our book bag thing coming up next month. And so we have a lot of families in our communities that can't afford school supplies. So not to jump ahead into our July event, but what if you sent out something, if you needed the community to nominate a family that maybe had a child that they know needs a book bag? What if you were that agent that were to gift that person a book bag? Because not only are you getting their information, you're getting a family that we can serve. And that is a win-win for all of us.
Right now, school supplies like, Walmart crayons are $1. Look right now, cause Walmart and Target, everything, not that we're gonna use it for the book bag, but for y'all. to-
Right, like what if you wanted, you as your, XYZ, home group or whatever you want to do, you sponsored a book bag and have people nominate a family that wanted to be able to apply for that. So, because school supplies are expensive. And that's another way to serve your community and get people's information. So that's a win-win. What else?
Maybe vacation Bible school.
Vacation Bible School. Yeah, there's a lot of them going on. Yeah, there's a lot of summer camps going on. I think Chelsea's at one with her kids this week, every day serving like 150 children. Well, 150 children probably have a parent that is showing up or somebody to communicate with that's over the age of 21. I'm gonna take a wild guess. Most of them. Could be siblings, but what a great way to serve and get to know people in the community. So that's a win-win. What else?
Can I just ask a question?
Of course.
I know a lot of people, I go to a lot of events, but how do you, like, what is the dialogue that you use? I think the hard part for me is where you just kind of get them to know that you're actually a realtor to come out and comes up in conversation, like at the car wash, how the heck do
Your
you?
flag, your shirt.
Okay, like at the car wash, what did you say to get these clients at the car wash?
I'm just like, hey, what do you do?
Yeah.
What do you do?
Which car is yours?
Or you could say, like, yeah, which car is yours? Well, I drive this. It gets great gas mileage. I'm in real estate. I'm in my car a lot. I eat in my car a lot. What's your favorite restaurant? Do you have on some swag? Just something very subtle. But yeah, but it doesn't start about real estate. Yeah, get some cute t-shirts. Get some funny t-shirts that have funny sayings on them. You're like, oh my God, that's so cute.
I have to.
Yeah.
Etsy. Etsy's
Mhm.
got really fancy stuff.
You want to role play? I'll role play with you.
So you're going to the car wash for a purpose more than just washing that car. Okay, I need to be thinking.
Be intentional. When
Yeah.
you're at the gas pump, is David Williams in here?
Oh, yeah.
He's not in here. Okay. David Williams can talk to a light post and that light post will talk back. You guys know David, you know that. He'll put his gas thing in, walk around, hey, how's it going? I love your car, or at the grocery store. Oh my God, that's my favorite bread. Do you like that bread too? Like, just have a conversation. It's not about making the deal right then. It's about next time you see them, you can say hello. Oh my God, try the bread you recommended. It was amazing. It's building relationships, but you cannot have a relationship without starting with hello. Period. If you guys can't say hello, you are in the wrong role, people. I'm gonna tell you right now, news flash. If you cannot say hello, agreed, everybody agreed? You gotta say hello.
Yeah.
How you doing? How you doing?
I think like, once you have the mindset to not just one shot interaction, like the first time you talk to that person, you tell them about real estate, and then you visit this place regularly, just gradual. And I think like, I'm a musician, so like my thing was, I hate content, I hate doing content, it's one of my least favorite things in the world. But just the things that you do being content, so that helped me do it, so it's just like the interaction, the places you already go, have the mindset of, oh, everything that I do in a regular day can lead to interactions, to lead to meeting people, like whether it's the grocery store, the gas station, Quick Trip, whatever it is. Like then you're having to think about going out of your way less, because you're just doing things on a regular basis that end up mattering.
Yeah. Oh, we did a challenge once where I had, I asked 2 agents, I said, just keep a tally notebook in your car and just make a tick mark for every human you come face to face with. Not that you talk to, but you come to face with. That was on day 1. On day 2, keep the same tally and see how many you actually talk to. One of them, it was like 47 people. And they don't even have an office they go to. Realizing that was 47 opportunities of people they could have had a conversation with. 47 people, y'all. Be intentional when you go to the car wash, when you go to the grocery store, and don't make it awkward. Be like, I like your bread, you know, like just, you'll know.
We can make a sandwich together.
I mean, you know, yeah, don't make it weird. Just make it authentic. Make it organic. Have conversations. What else? Anybody else got anything? Yes.
I'm a vendor, but.
Oh, sorry.
that applies, but we're a national company and we have this Yeti cooler thing. So I have the Yeti cooler that has my information on it.
Yeah.
And anytime I roll a Yeti cooler into an office or a public situation like pool parties, things like that, I always
Anything.
I put dry ice in it with ice cream and I will roll it around and everybody comes out of their office to see what I have in the cooler. There's something about a cooler when you roll in and they're just unexpected and people are just digging in it. So I actually have, I can't tell you how many new companies I have signed up or people that I've gotten work from just by doing that.
So you're the cooler guy.
That's what they call me.
You're the cooler guy.
I'm on 4 years now with the cooler and they know in July, I always put ice cream in the cooler. So if I don't have ice cream in that cooler in July, I get told, well, where's the ice cream? Coming in and everybody comes out of their office, will stop what they're doing to come out to my cooler and it gives me airtime.
Okay, so we'll see you next week.
No, I'm like.
It's coming, don't worry, it's coming. Anyway, I just thought I would interject that because we have 78 salespeople across the United States and everybody that.
Right.
And it's very successful. Like I have a small one.
It's intentional.
Right now, and then I have a big one that I think it goes with me everywhere. All my cars are in it, the pen, my pad, everything's in it. I take it everywhere I go.
Yeah. And let me just tell you guys, I just got back from the beach. I have not been to the beach in a long time, like hanging out with a big group of people. Did y'all know that there are 2 men that pull a little floaty down the beach with the music for the ice cream truck and sell ice cream on a little dinghy? Have y'all been to anybody here been to Crab Island?
Yeah.
Okay, seriously? There's like 30 dinghies that sell ice cream, that sell pickles in a bag, that sell boiled peanuts, that have whatever their company is branding all over this dinghy that like one human can sit in with like a little airboat on the back, that's marketing out the wazoo. I'm like, somebody needs to go to the lake and do that. That's all I'm saying, because that was, I mean, people are gonna pay $10 for a ginormous pickle. It's the dumbest thing I've ever seen. It's crazy.
There's been a lot of attention with just all that stuff, but the one last idea is you can raffle that cooler off. I go through 2 coolers a year.
Yep.
I mean, they're a little more expensive, but I raffle them off, so when they getting something out of the cooler, they'll scan the QR code or whatever, and it connects me with that.
And what does that mean you're getting?
And I get all their information.
That's right.
I have probably 12,000 people in my database right now, just from 3 years of doing that.
Yeah.
That's
Just
amazing.
FYI, they'll go to my social media and they'll enroll in the contest, like they're actively watching and now I'm connected to So just, anyway, I'm sorry.
No, that's all. This is why we're here. We're all here to share ideas and come up with new stuff that somebody isn't doing or that you can do in your area, because this is what we're here for, to help each other. One last one. You had one you wanted to
I
share.
was just gonna say, I really like the junk thing because I gotta go do it. If you need to do it, other people need to do it
That's
as
right.
well. And, so just think about time, like after school, August, maybe,
Mm-hmm.
makes sense, but yeah, I actually really like that idea.
Yeah.
A, it'll get my house cleaned up, and B, hopefully some other people in my neighborhood.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, Amy Young, who's in this office, for those who don't know her, she does a massive junk, and Eileen does as well. They all have done it for years, and it's very systematized. Gary Skinner, who is our junk removal vendor in the office, is just an amazing human. Tons of people here have used him and know him, partner with him, and he is a great resource for everybody. But if you want to know their system, just ask them. They'll tell you. It's not top secret. They'll share whatever. No big deal. All right, anybody else? They get your brains going a little bit, some ideas of stuff you can do over the summer. It doesn't have to be expensive. Sorry, I keep walking in front of you. Going out and talk to people is free. You gotta go to the car wash. You gotta go to the grocery store. You gotta go to the farmer's market. Not, we don't have to, but if you want to. I can tell you that 2 agents out of the South Forsyth office, their entire business comes from Halcyon. They are there 4 days a week, minimum, hanging out, talking to people. They know everybody at every single bar, all the bartenders, the restaurant owners, the GMs, because guess what? They need a house too. Their entire database comes from Halcyon, but they're committed. They live literally 6 minutes away. That's what they built their whole life.
Yeah, me too.
You don't have to go far. Don't have to travel. Doesn't have to be expensive. So just broaden your mind. Get out there. Say hello. All right. Who's getting an award today? No.